Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to go over some of the signs or symptoms of the shift in energy and the energetic ascension that we are all going through on the planet. I've been talking a lot about the changes in energy on the planet, and it makes sense that as the planet is changing in energy, so too are we, because we're a part of all this beautiful system that is in constant evolution and expansion. So some people have been commenting about shifts or signs, symptoms in their own bodies. And they're asking me whether that may have something to do with the energetic shifts on the planet. Good intuition. They do indeed. So I'm going to go, in this video, I'm going to divide the symptoms into physical and non-physical. And I'm going to go over those symptoms a little bit with you guys so that you're a little bit more at ease with everything that's going on. Because a lot of times when people are commenting that they have these issues going on with their bodies, it's causing them a little bit of anxiety because they're not sure where all of this is coming from. So I hope that, I answer this question, and this video will help you kind of navigate these energetic shifts and these times of change with more peace and stillness inside. All right, so let's go to these symptoms. The physical ones have a lot to do with the lower three chakras and what they govern in the body. And I'll go over the lower three chakras in a little bit, but I wanted to go over these physical symptoms first. So if you're experiencing anything from bloating, water retention, weight gain, sometimes people will say that the weight gain is really rapid. They have no idea what has happened. So the weight gain is very related to water retention. People say they feel exhausted and they don't know why. Some people are saying they have a lot of muscle pain, joint pain, bone pain. So a lot of aches and pains, a lot of water retention issues. So people will say, my stomach is just coming out and I don't know where all of this is coming from. So abdominal water retention, pain in the legs, so lower extremity issues are very common right now. Now, what does this have to do with the three lower chakras? It's actually quite beautiful. So the main chakra system is 7, comprised of 7 energetic centers. The 3 lower chakras, they are considered the roots of the system. So your 3 lower chakras, coincidentally or not, they govern your bones, muscles, they govern stomach, they govern the gut area. So these 3 chakras, because they are the roots of the system and because they are your grounding aspect of the system, they are using their power to ground you to your 3-dimensional reality. And that's why things like water retention and weight gain actually make a lot of sense right now. So if you find yourself retaining water, what does that mean? What is it doing on a physical sense? It's grounding you. You're heavier means you're more grounded. So you see, it's actually quite beautiful what the chakra system is doing, and how those 3 lower chakras are really working hard to help us stay grounded while all of this energy is shifting and shifting very quickly. So these are some of the physical symptoms of energetic ascension. Now let's go to the non-physical symptoms. And these include psychological, but also more energetic symptoms. So the psychological symptoms of energetic ascension have a lot to do with the bringing up of old energy, old patterns, old thoughts, and just subconscious beliefs that are ingrained in you that you are unaware of. So in this non-physical symptoms realm, people will say, I am just reliving my past. I keep thinking about something that happened to me years ago, and it's very distressing because I don't know why this memory is coming up, and I'm thinking about it every day. So people are getting a little bit nervous about this part, the non-physical part, symptoms of energetic ascension. And in this realm, I ask you to please just be very patient. And I like to use a mantra. when I went through this too. So all of the symptoms that I'm reviewing with you guys is something that I went through also. And the non-physical symptoms were the most difficult in my lives. So I started using a mantra that helped me. When I began to experience these old thought forms, these old memories, painful memories that started to come to the surface, they started to be, it was sort of a reliving of my past. It was jarring. And so I developed this mantra that really helped me. And the mantra, you can change it a little bit, but the mantra goes something like this. I see and accept and ask this thought form to be transmuted. So the mantra is basically an acceptance of what you're feeling. So don't repress anything that's coming up psychologically. Don't repress it, because it's coming up to be transmuted, to be purified, to be just thrown out into the universe. So when these memories are coming up, when these old thought forms are coming up, just say this mantra to yourself, or a variation of it. I see and accept this thought form. Please allow it to be transmuted. And as all of this is coming up in your subconscious mind, the art of allowing it to be will let it be transmuted. So there's a little bit more of the non-physical symptoms. There's one last one that I wanted to go over that a lot of people have been talking to me about. And it's this general sense that people feel like they're not here. So people will say to me, I feel like I'm in La La Land. I feel like I'm not here. I feel like I'm somewhere else. This is very common right now. And so this is a symptom also of energetic ascension. So if you feel like you are floating somewhere, if you feel like you are not here at this present moment, it's okay. Everything's okay. That's also a symptom of shifts in energy and energetic ascension. So there you go. I've quickly gone over some of the physical and non-physical symptoms. For the physical symptoms, please be kind and patient to your body. That's my word of advice for the physical symptoms. There's nothing really that you can do that's going to, somehow miraculously just stop all of these physical symptoms. They're occurring for a reason. The physical body is the densest part of us. It's also the slowest part to change. So I remember the physical symptoms, just to give you guys a time frame, the physical symptoms in my life, they took about 4 to 6 months to kind of go away. So 4 to 6 months, that was my time frame. It doesn't mean it's going to be yours, but just to give you a general sense of time, it took me about 4 to 6 months. I went through various aches, pains, exhaustion, all of the physical symptoms that I've just described I went through. And it took about 4 to 6 months for them to be transmuted and for my physical body to go back to a sense of well-being and just feeling really good. The same for the non-physical symptoms. So for the non-physical symptoms, just, repeat that mantra, allow everything to come up, do not repress, just let it all come up. And for the physical symptoms, be patient and kind and loving to your body. It's really trying a lot to just adapt to all of these changes. So even if you want to do a self-love meditation, just do yourself a favor. Just sit down in meditation, close your eyes, and just, touch your arms, touch your legs, and just say, thank you, I love you, to your physical body, because it is trying really hard to change in these beautiful new energies, and it's doing its job, but it's going to do its job at its own time. So there you go, everyone. Some physical and non-physical symptoms of the energetic shifts. If you have any other symptoms, or if you have further questions about the change in energy and what that can mean to your physical body or to your psychological body, please shoot me an email. I'm always available to answer questions. I hope this helps. Have a great week, everyone.